How's it going, Lily Rose? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in. Hope your day is treating you good. Elijah, what's up? How are you? Welcome to you. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for popping in. Hey Gail, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. All good here, just working away. Doing an order. And then I gotta make a bunch of saucers to go with other pots, so that's the agenda today. All right, there we go. You're good? Awesome. Glad you're doing well, Gail. Hey, Clinanthus, what's up? Oh, I just realized I didn't pull up my chat. I'm like reading it off the phone. There we go. Thanks, guys, for the quick likes. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody that's watching. All right. Here's one of them. I have to make 6 of these orchid pots. And these are all 4-pound pieces of clay. There's that. Let's do another one. Get her going. Get her done. We're getting ready to watch Visual Artist Talk at 1:30. He's a studio artist at Clayworks. Oh, cool. That's cool. Hope that goes well. That's awesome. Nuclear says hello. What's up? How are you? Welcome to you. Thanks, guys, for the likes. I appreciate that. Always appreciate it. Joseph. I don't know what those emojis are. I suck at emojis, sorry. Welcome to you though. Deanne, what the? What the? It's a potter. Why am I seeing a potter on here? Were you just doom scrolling through the shorts and did I just appear? Sorry to be so frightening. Probably it's my appearance. That's my guess. How do you find clay? I have it made for me. But clay comes from the ground, so. But I have the clay prepared for me. So I do not have to do all of the stuff that I used to have to do. Much easier. You just weigh it out, wedge it, get it onto a wheel, and turn it into a pot. What? Just what? There's another one. I have to make them all the same size, guys. This is all for one order today. So these are all going to be orchid pots, so later on I will, or my wife will be putting holes in the sides of the pots so the roots of the orchid get a lot of air and they end up growing out of the side of the pot. So that's another one. We make it sound so easy. Nuclear says pottery for a living. Yeah, I've been doing this since the 90s, so full time. So back in the 1900s. Yeah, it says I'm a huge fan. Cool. Well, thanks for popping in and watching. Appreciate you. Country boy. What's up, country boy? How's it going? Easy, country boy. Country boys can't survive. Yeah, you got this. I hope so. I hope I do. And this is only my second day throwing, so we'll see what happens. Am I doing okay? This says I'm going back home now. Nice. Well, have a good one. Thanks for popping in. These are all going to a store in Massachusetts, Stockbridge, called Township 4. Really nice store. Really great guys who run it, own it. The stores have been going crazy this year. I don't even know how many store orders I've done, but it's been a lot. It's all good. It's all good. It's been a good year going with it. Gail, testing numbers. Nope, didn't work. Yeah, you're number one, Gail. Gail's number one, apparently. In the superlative experience points. Gail, you're going to win a trophy. Percy said hi. What's up? How are you? Welcome to you. Hope you're having a good day, night, morning, whatever it may be. Three more of these. Then we're on to a different style. Guys, thanks for the 25 likes. Appreciate 26 as I said it. Appreciate that. It helps get the more people in here. So does sharing. So if you like sharing for somebody to hang out with you in here, send it along. We'll make it a pottery party. Because I got to get a lot of stuff done today, so I'll be on here for a bit. Country Boy says, how much are there a piece? How much are there a piece? Well, like how much does the clay cost, or how much the pots are like $40. They're less because they're going to a store though, so they buy them in bulk and then resell them. I'm gonna butcher your name, and I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna attempt to say your name, so I'm sorry, but welcome to you. Charlie, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. You making coffee? Nice. Yeah, I already had my coffee. I already had my coffee. I'm on water now. Country Boy says, cool. Country Boy, do you know this song, Country Boys Can't Survive? I would imagine you would, with a name like Country Boy. Percy says, do you make cups? I have, but mainly I make flower pots. I sell to 40 stores, my website, and I share retail space at my father's studio. And we both focus on horticultural wares. So. But I've made cups, yeah. Cups, mugs, bowls, all that stuff. But flower pots are my bread and butter, I would say. If you just could survive off bread and butter. Christy says hello from Alabama. All right, we got Bama in here. How's it going, Christy? Welcome to you. I've yet to go to Alabama. I got friends down there I need to go see. Someday, I will get my northern butt down to Alabama. I used to sell to a store in Birmingham called Oak Street Garden Shop. They were one of the first stores back in probably 99 or 2000. I started carrying the pots. So I'd ship a lot of pots down there. Weezer, the like band. Tie my sweater. What's up, Weezer? How's it going? Country Boy, yes sir. All right. Country Boys Can't Survive. It's one, I love that song. If I didn't get copyrighted, you would have reminded me to play it, and I would have put it on. It'd be a good song to listen to while making pots, right? The Bass Bros. Bass or bass? Are you a bass player or are you a bass fisherman? Welcome to you. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks again for the 35 likes, guys. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. It's rainy up here. I'm in Connecticut, and it's raining a lot. Apparently next week it's going to be like summer, so that'll be good. Super hot and sunny. Probably humid. Country boys can't survive. Yeah, exactly. Because us country boys can. We'll find out. See if I can make it through the stream. So, how are you all doing today? I hope everybody's doing well that's popping in. It's raining down here in Mississippi. Oh, you're in Mississippi. Nice. Another state that I'd like to go to. That I haven't. No. Nice. Well, it's not nice if it's raining, probably. Probably could use. Do you need the rain? Do you not? Car Edit says, where are you from? I'm from northwestern Connecticut. Born and raised, and feel like I've been caged here for that long. No, I actually enjoy it. It's beautiful up here. But yeah, I'm in northwestern Connecticut. One of the most expensive states in the country. It's not getting any better that way. But it's beautiful in the summer. It is really beautiful up here. The northwestern hills. Perfect place to go riding. I ride motorcycles, so now is the time when it's like, yep, time to get out. Yes, here we need it. Hot down here. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is down there in Mississippi. I was in one of your live streams once. Yeah, Carad, I feel like I remember your name, or your handle, rather. I doubt that your parents named you Car Edit, but you never know. Hey, Deb, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you in here. Another member of the Wolff Pack. A loyal member of the Wolff Pack. Making orchid pots at the moment, 4-pound orchid pots, and then I'm switching over to the Milton style pot in 4-pound pots, and then I have to make some 2-pound pots, and I have to make 27 saucers. That's the plan. I don't know if I'll get it all done on the stream, but most certainly will try. Get in the zone. Sure can zone. What's up, man? How are you? Welcome to you. Hope you're having a good day. Is it raining down by your way as well? It is in Mississippi, so I'm thinking maybe it would be in Atlanta if it is too. McPhee, I'm not sure. It's not as hot as it is. Yeah. No, oh yeah. But that's dry heat, is it not? Humidity plays a big difference. Or makes a difference. It plays a big difference. What kind of play does it do? dry heat is completely different. Yep, time to break out the PB blaster soon. Just gotta move these off to the side, guys. Don't touch that dial. All right, let's get on with it. And Gene says, hey from New York. Nice. Where in New York are you? Welcome to you. Still raining in part of Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's raining everywhere today. Likewise, buddy, doing well. I think you're supposed to get a bit of rain. Yeah. Yeah, hot and humid. Yep. Gene says, I wish to learn this. Well, I think you should. I would take a class and see if you really like it. And then from there you can, you know, find like a budget wheel or a used wheel from somebody and go from there. But I think you should try it. It's a healthy thing to do. You're in the Bronx. Nice. I haven't been to the Bronx in a while. I think probably 8 years, so. I was in Manhattan last year. But that's not the Bronx, is it? Country Boy says, when did you start pottery? Very young age. My dad's a potter, so he had me on the wheel. I was molded by the clay. No, he had me on the wheel at, I don't even know, probably before I was 1 year old. I don't really remember, to be honest with you. That's the truth. I don't remember. Yeah. Been doing it for a long time. I didn't take it seriously until high school, and then after that, I sold my first pots when I was in high school, and then I went full-time in '99, back in the 90s, in the 1900s. I feel like I'm petrified at this point. Old as dust. Hey, thanks for the hearts, whoever's throwing those out there. You see them popping up. And the 40 likes, guys. Wow, thank you. Sure, again, I need to skedaddle, sir. Have a great one. A nice job with the band. Mr. Shuriken, Mr. Wayne. Yeah, hope you have a good day, man. Thank you for tuning in. Always appreciate you in here. Thanks for popping in. We'll catch up soon. And your pot came out. Hang on, are you still here? I still have to make it I still have to do a few things, but your pot came out of the can. Okay, you do not look that old. Well, looks can be deceiving, huh? There's not much gray in there. Deb. Oh, don't say that. 1900s. I know. Well, I've been. It's been the joke around here for a while. I'll switch it to the late 1900s. I've been making pots since the late 1900s. And I don't even know how to say your name. Dilek said hi. What's up? Welcome to you. Country Boy, that Jack has been through some stuff. This is actually only like a month and a half, so If you subscribe, you'll see. No, actually, I'll be cleaning it soon. But in the winter, I definitely, it becomes like completely just from me going like that and clay throwing off, because I make really big pots too, so the clay just kind of spurts over and hits me while I'm making. So yeah, instead of Harry Potter, I'm Messy Potter. Filthy Potter. Country boys like to get a little dirt on your hands, son. Oh boy, I love to see the pot. All right, hang on. Where are you? Where are you? Just need to apply the cold finish to it. It should be good, but with the Shuriken Zone, the SK. Nice ring to it. Hope you like it, man. Dad, my kids call me boomers. You guys are you boomers? I'm like Generation X, so you're boomers. You're hanging out in the mud at Woodstock. Country boy, gosh, dude. What's that for, country boy? Gene says amazing. Country boy, it's a pretty cool hobby. Yeah. It would be interesting if it was a hobby. It is, well, it is interesting, but to me, but it's not a hobby. I work 7 days a week. Make pots every single day. Usually, if I'm not making pots, I'm packing pots. I'm firing pots. I'm shipping pots. I'm delivering pots. Pots all day long. Pots while I sing this song. All right, here's 6 of those. Now they want to find, this is a great order because they're like artist choice. They gave me the numbers that they wanted, but then I said, well, what shapes? What colors? And they're like, artist choice. Like, well, that makes it easy. As long as I can make up my own darn mind. The jacket. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's even got in the back. No, born in the 70s. I'm just messing with you. Hey, you could have been born because of Woodstock. You never know. Freaking awesome. Can't thank you enough. No, thank you, man. Love it, and I hope those shurikens will fit. Oh, I'm sure they will. I'm totally psyched for them, man. Thank you. I'll do an intro to bid for you. Don't do this for the public. Oh yeah, and leave it unlisted and shoot it to me in an email. Yeah. That'd be great, because I don't know if there are many of those videos out there. You might want to make those, actually. I don't know. I haven't searched them yet. So that's a good one. Yeah, take care, man. Thank you for popping in. Hope you have a good rest of your day. All right, artist choice. So I think I'm gonna go with the Milton style with these. Just kind of like a classic shape. A little bead at the top. Because they're kind of classy guys. So that's what I'm doing. Thank you guys for the 42 likes. I appreciate it. Trying to get this order done and out of the way because a lot of stuff coming up. So I want all the store orders done pretty much today. So what needs to happen is I need to get it all done today. So this might be a longer stream than normal. So this one, and then I need like I said, 27 saucers to fulfill a different thing. So. Maybe I should do 3 of one kind and 2 of a different kind. How about that? Since it's artist choice. Country Boy says, okay, take care, dude. I gotta head out. Hey, thanks, Country Boy, for popping in. Hope you have a good day. And stay dry down there in Mississippi. Or get outside and cool off in the rain. You said it was hot, so. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you, man. Take care. Thanks. Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Sounds good. Do 3 with a scalp. Yeah. Okay. I'll listen to you, Gil. You know, I'm going to do 2 with... It's not just because you said it, but I'm going to do 2 with the scallop trim because I know they like the classic shapes, but so I'll do 2 with the scallop rim and 3 like this. Howdy, Joe. What's up, man? How are you? Hope you're doing well. How's the day in Canada? It's rainy down here. And the last of the cool weather. And then it's going to get really hot next week. And sweaty. It's going to get hot and sweaty. I don't like that sound. Why is that happening? It's time to break out get some fumes going in here. Wolff Pottery live stream brought to you by, it's not brought to you by, brought to you by Buddy. That would be a complete and utter lie. Oh, come on now, get in there. You're a penetrating lube. You should be able to get in there just fine. It'll get in there. If you don't like it, wait a minute. It makes it smell like I'm working in a mechanic's shop. You feel right at home. Roxanne, hi from Brazil. Hey, how are you? Welcome to you. Thanks for always popping in. Nice to see you again. How are you doing in Brazil? Okay. You don't have to listen to me. I know they probably will sell well, but you know what, Gail? You know what? I'm gonna listen to you, and if they complain, I'm gonna tell them this lady named Gail told me to do this. Does that work? I'm gonna blame it on you. Okay, Joel says been better. LOL. But this is not the place. That's not good, man. I hope everything's okay. Well, now you got me just all mad for you, and I don't even know what it is. Or are you lining me up for a joke? Gracias. Well, thank you, Roxanne. Appreciate you. Yes, there's no problem. Okay. This is all on you, Gail. So after this one, this pot that I'm making right now is actually the Gale pot without the foot. So, surprised you said to make more of the scallop ones, because this is basically the Gale pot without a foot. But, I don't know. They're gonna be like, so let me get this straight. Somebody named Gail said, don't make the Gale pot without a foot and make the scallop rim ones. I'm gonna be like, yep. And I listened. And you can watch the live stream while I did it for proof. Guys, thanks for the 46 likes. Fine white, or wine. That actually sounds absolutely delicious right now. I could go for a very nice Chianti right now. It's been a very long time since I've had one sip of alcohol, so it sounds good. But welcome to you, and thanks for popping in today. Gail says, I'll be back. Oh yeah, take care. Yeah, good luck with the talk. I'm waiting to see the Gale pot. This is basically the Gale pot. The last one I made as well. Okay. So I'm just adding the bead. Basically, I guess you'd call it a bead. And I just flare out the rim over top of it. Clean up the rim. And instead of adding a foot, I just cut under it a little bit. And that's that, Gail. That's that. The Gale pot without a foot. So I call it a Milton. Which makes no sense. It could be called Jerry or Bob or Jack or Back for both. Gail says, beautiful. Thanks, Gail. Always appreciate your kindness. Thank you so much for always being so nice. I'm waiting for you to just write something completely like out of the norm for yourself. I'm waiting for it, Gail. We almost had Joyce going there. See, it's slowing down a little bit. Passerby says it's the moisture uses. Are you like behind? Like, I know you're behind, but are you behind like 10 minutes in the video? We'll find out. Joyce, there we go. I heard that. I know. I was just thinking. Joyce actually almost is letting it out. She's about to let loose on the chat and say some horrific stuff. I'll think of something. Be back. All right, sounds good, Gail. I wonder, passerby, are you behind? In the chat. Make a Joel pop? Joel. Joel, the meaning of Joel is Jehovah is, I don't know what a Joel pot is. Let's see. I can make a Joel pot. Though, maybe I'll have to go all the way up to Canada and meet up with you, and then I can take a mold of your face, and then we can like press mold it into the side of the pot. Okay, that's why I'm always behind. Yeah, well, I already knew that. I just meant in the stream. No, me either. Trying to think of like your signature style. Like really in my head, what I would consider a Joel pop. This one with an air pocket that I gotta pop out right now. It's all right. Took care of it. It popped. Well, I hope your day brightens up, Joel, man. That's no good. You got me thinking now. Wishing the best. It's 100 millimeters tall. Make the most twisted distort. Okay, so that's a good tool. All right. You know what? I should do that. Maybe after this. Not this pot, but this order. We should do some. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to get that to do that today, but in a different stream. I should do some strange items. Because they're strange. Faces come out of the pots when you're strange. And I'm strange. We're all strange. All right, yeah. There is no horns in that song, but it's pretty funny. I'm 14 hours ahead, but your internet is so awful. I end up a few minutes behind. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is, Pastor Mike. You can believe that. You can make things up in your head and then believe them and then spread that information. It's nice to see you in here, by the way, passerby. I don't know if I dispense with the pleasantries right away. I just completely had enough of this guy. All right, well, Gail's not here, and she said to make 3 of these for the order. So I'm listening. And if the customer complains, then we're gonna have to get Gail's information and send the customer down to Maryland to deal with it. Here we go. I'm actually laughing at your name. I don't know what you're laughing at, but I'm laughing at your name. Or handle. I'm sure you weren't born with that name, and if you were, let's get your parents in the chat. Let's have a talk with them. Joyce says, "Be right back. Food at my door." That sounds really nice. Don't have a lot of places to deliver here. I'm gonna butcher these names. Meek. Said hi. Welcome to you. I was laughing at passerby internet connection joke. Oh, I know. He's just so good at joking. He has like he's actually a comedian. They call him Fluffy. He's the Australian Fluffy. Oh, okay. It's a German spelling of Mike. Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you. Can I say Mike? I'm gonna just say Mike. You just said it was. So. Welcome to you, Mike. Sorry I don't sprechen Sie Deutsch if you speak German. But welcome to you. And I did not know that. I learned something every day from you guys. Hello to you. All these said highs. Said hi, said bye, said hello, said no, said LOL, said oh, come on, what's going on with this? I do declare something always going on with this stuff. Yeah, quite a slippery couple. Are you in Germany, Mike? Yeah. Doing okay. Yeah, he's just doing okay. It's his day off. It's just okay. His night off. Actually, for passerby, it is 3:41 in the morning. Good thing he gets paid good money to be a moderator. What that creepy guy is doing up at 3:41 in the morning. Mike says, yeah, I'm a German. Nice, you're in Germany. All right, cool. My father-in-law was from Dornheim. Bonsai. Hey, what's up? How are you? Welcome to you, man. Hope you're doing well. How's everyone today? I can only speak for myself, but I'm doing well. I am doing okay. Just another day making pottery. Yeah, thanks guys for the 51 likes. It's super kind of you. The kind of creep though. I'm talking to you, not to myself. You know what? I could shut off comments and just talk to myself. You know what? I should do that one day. And then, and only then, would you be that kind of creep. I should do that. And she says, I'm okay. There you go. 92 right now. Yeah. Well, you have, I'm about to hit 108 Fahrenheit. Yeah. I'm not really here, man. No. You're an AI mod. Which will probably be a thing soon enough. Ugh. Yeah. Boo. In fact, you guys didn't know, but this whole stream has been AI, and you had no idea you're watching a fake potter. I made it. I just asked them to do it, and it happened. So, welcome to you. Passerby is not really anywhere, let alone here. He's everywhere. He's like Lawnmower Man. You guys got that reference. Probably only passerby would get that reference. That doesn't mean he mows lawns either. Gene, I kind of like the Gale pots. Yeah, I do too. That was completely off center. Look at that. Look how far that is off. Rocky! Hey, oh, hey, hey, it's Rocky! Hey, hey. Yeah. Rocky's in here. Adrian. Good to see you, Rocky, by the way. Passerby. How you doing? I'm doing well, Rocky. Thanks so much. Hope you're doing well too. Running up the steps of Philly, working out this morning, are you? Staring at your statue. Wondering why it's not Joe Frazier. I never could understand the dialogue with him. Like the end of Rambo. He's crying too. He's like, what did you just say? Yeah, New Mexico. Right. So yeah, it's straight dry heat. Because 108 with humidity would be. So when it gets hot like that, we have 100% humidity here usually. So it's messed up to breathe, is what it is. Dry heat's a little different. I lived in Colorado for a while, so the summers on the eastern side, before the mountains, so I know what dry heat or dry desert heat is, and it's most certainly different. But it's creepy because it creeps on you, and you get dehydrated without knowing you're getting dehydrated. At least here we know it because we sweat it out. Speaking Stallone, are you? Mita says, I don't even know what is that acronym for? GQ. Oh, I'm like a GQ model. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I was on a cover of GQ. Oh, you are? See? Nice. Actually, if you're looking for a cheap and budget wheel, I do have a video reviewing 2 of the Vibor wheels, which are only $150 each, starter wheels. So you can check those out in my long form videos. But if you already left, you already left. But welcome to, or thanks for popping in, and we'll catch you next time if you decide to come back. I probably scared you off. Rocky says, what's the time for y'all? For everybody? For all y'all? The time for me is time to make pots. Right now it is 1:48 Eastern Standard Time. Rocky, don't tell me you're not in Philadelphia and you named yourself Rocky. $12.40. Are you in the middle of the Atlantic? I have a Vibor wheel. It's quite nice for me to learn pottery. Nice, Mike. Yeah, they seem to be all right. Vibor sent me 2 wheels to review, and I reviewed both of them. And they seem to be okay. I don't know how long they'll last, like on a production scale. But I haven't really put them to that test because these are my main wheels. So I just kind of reviewed them and make pots on them. And I have some projects coming up with them that I want to try. Some fun with them. You have to stay tuned for that. For me, it's 1949 in Germany. Rocky, you're in Wichita. You're in Kansas. With Dorothy and Hickory. Oh, I missed this. Ivano? You are a pro? I do it for a living. Does that make me a pro? I don't know. It's my profession. I don't know. There's a lot of good potters out there. I don't really look at anybody is better or worse. It's just, there's no stats for that, is there? But thank you for your kindness. Home of Coleman. Oh yeah, okay. Rocky, is it loading? Is it loading for you? Did my stream freeze? Doesn't look like it on my end. Okay. You're not gonna chat? You're gonna watch the pottery? You need to share this to 5 people, Rocky. That was the thing. Just to share this to 5 people today. And tell them to subscribe. I'm just kidding. I am kidding. Guys, all right. I got the 4-pound pots done for this order. There was 11 of them that I needed to do. Now I need to move on to 2-pound pots. So we're cruising along. I need a water break for safety's sake. So that's what I'm going to do. Cheers to all of you. Thank you for watching. Let me set this up. All right, it's working for me. Rocky, they don't like pottery. The 5 people, you know. What? I don't know. You never know. They might. I'm kidding. It is something that's very niche to watch, I would say. Okay, switching to 2-pound pots. Since when do you do pottery? Everyone? Since when did I make pottery, Mike? Making pots since I was a little kid. Since I was born, basically. My dad was a potter, so he had me making pots when I was little. Unless that was for everybody else. Oh, later, Rocky. Have a good day. Appreciate you. I never did it. Later, Rocky. Two-pound pots. doing for 2 months now. Quite traditional with local wild clay. Nice. That's awesome. There's some good potters. Good potters in Germany. And I hear the clay is pretty decent coming out of the ground over there. So I heard. But you just confirmed it, so I heard it again. It's always fun to do the whole wild clay thing. Haven't done it in a long time. Where I'm at, it's very bony, very stone. Very much just all stone, I should say. Very much stone. But good luck to you, Mike, on your pottery journey there. I wish you the best of luck on it. Okay. Joy says I'm back. You're back. What's up, back? Got the grocery haul and put away. Oh, cool. They delivered groceries for you. There you go. I like that. I like that a lot. I am not good at the grocery store. You guys just hang out for 1 second. I need to check what my dog is barking a boot. What are you barking at? Yeah? Sounds like it's not hot. Bark. Sorry about that, guys. No alarm. Really? Sorry about that. It's really where it's considered a dead tradition here. Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, it depends on where you are, for sure, Mike. I know that was a delayed response. So sorry about that. Maybe you do. Maybe you do want to hear what I say. Everybody be quiet. Everybody shh. We have to let the potter think. Words can be loud. Words on a screen can be really loud, guys. You're making a new batch of clay while you're watching? That's cool. I like that. Like people doing pottery, hanging out, doing pottery while watching pottery. That makes sense? It doesn't make sense. Maybe I should shut up. Or maybe I'm a jet pilot. Maybe I actually fly planes and you don't know. This is just what I do in my spare time. Watching ASMR pottery with Wolff. Alright, more of these. More of these, and then it's on the sausage. And then my journey toward the finish of the order will be complete. Now all I have is just David Attenborough talking about pottery in my head. It's not going to be good. Lexi Bear. They got me. Kinda. You have no idea. Joyce, when I was a kid, I made one pie and baked it in the oven. I remember it smelled like apple. Nice choice. Making the annoying stuff like weighing clay. Together, wedging up everything. Nice. Maybe wishful thinking. Well, yeah, I guess I am. I mean, if that's what you see, you might have an issue because like people that actually see those things at all times. You know, that's like if you see my face and that's what pops in your head, like the image. There is help out there for that, and you might be able to find it. It was quite an entrance for Lexi Bear. I liked that. It was held back. Am I being... So, okay, the chat can't see this. For everybody watching, do you guys think I'm being a dick to everybody in the chat? Because that's what Lexi Bear is commenting. But you guys can't see it because it's held by review. So let's get a yes or a no. But Lexi Bear, you have to put it into consideration that Lexi Bear has no idea what sarcasm is. But let me know. Just want to see like yes, 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 yes. How did you get into pottery making? McPhee says. My father is a potter, so I was born into it basically. He got me on the wheel when I was like probably 1 year old. I don't remember it. I remember like the photo that was taken over there of me at like 2 because that was creepy. Some creep guy came in and said, "Can I take a picture of your kid?" And they said yes. Luckily he came back. But anyway, and then during high school I started making pots, taking it more seriously because during the week I was working at my stepfather's dairy farm milking cows, putting in about 30 hours there. And weekends I'd spend with my dad, who was a potter. So when I was there, I would try to make pots. And then it became more of a... I sold my first pots when I was 16. And then 19, I said, I'm going to try to open up a business doing it. And it took a while for it to become completely... I was still doing about 40 hours on it, but I was also doing a 40-hour job, so... But yeah, I went full-time in 99 and haven't looked back, so. That's the story of a man named Benny who makes a lot of pottery. Joyce. I do love certain trolls. If that's what they're called. But that's what they, think of themselves as. Hey, Skogan, what's up? How are you? How's it up there near Boston today? Hope you're doing well. How funny would it be to do a whole live stream where I just make fun of the audience and be a total jerk? You weren't laughing at me, it was a delay. Well, I'm laughing at me. I don't know, Ben. I give Lexi a 6 for that. Direct and a little different. I would too. Even though little Lexi Bear, I think, is gone now. They kind of just did that and then left. I don't know if they stuck around, to keep it going. So for that, I'm give it a 6 as well. But out of all of them that we've seen, I would probably give it more so a 5 because they didn't stick around to keep going. But if they are here, I'm going to move it up to a 6. I'm back. What's up, Gail? How was the talk? That was a quick talk. Ah, still here. Okay, so we got to move it up to a 6. Definitely moved it up to a 6 in my brain. Had the balls to stick around. I like it. I appreciate it, and I appreciate your honesty. That's the truth. That's the truth of it all. Because you're kind of right. Mike, Pastor Brad says, I got a chuckle. I know, so did I. I did too. I thought it was funny. I actually wanted to make it so everybody could see it, because it was one of those, like, it's not that bad of a comment, but it got held for review. But I get it. I guess that's a word you can't say, though I think I've said it. Which it's not a word, it's a name. It means Richard. Trip to Japan, he talked about his travels and had pictures. Oh, cool, Gail. That's awesome. Yeah, that would be a wild time for me to go to Japan. I would love it, because there's so many amazing potters to check out. And other things as well. That's for sure. I would really enjoy it. Yep. Redbone. Hey, what's up, Redbone? How are you? Spoken says, how many pounds are these? These are just 2-pound pots. I'm doing an order for a place in Stockbridge, Massachusetts. Up in Stockbridge, which is in the Berkshires. In the Berkshires. And yeah, so I did a batch of 4-pound pots. I needed 11 of those. I need 5 of these, and I need 20. I need 27 saucers. So, and that's not a fart. That's my wheel. Don't get any ideas there, Lexi. Look, he farted on the stream. We're going to talk. We are going to talk, and he'll tell me to go in Japan. Exciting, nice. Lexi says, I just wanted to humble you. You're doing better. Thanks. Hang on, you've lowered me down to where I need to be, Lexi. I'm getting out of control. You have no idea what I could possibly do. And there's a couple people in here that do know what I could do. But today's not the day or the place, but when I was in high school, I got a superlative. It was most likely to be mean to Lexi Bear in the future. I got a trophy, guys. Oh, I'm welcome. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. And what's your name short for? Is it short for Alexis? Or Lex Luthor? Or Alex? Alexandria? Or are you actually a bear? We can play that game. I think it would be fun. No, I'm not going to hurt your feelings. I would never do that to you. I don't even know who you are. You're just a handle name that pops up. It popped up today. I don't even know if you've been in here before. And if you really deserve it yet, so. You never know. If you pop back through in a few more streams and you really want to have a roast battle, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to have to break out the flamethrower. Let's see. I think what you do is awesome. for a man you do with such good thanks, McPhee. Yeah, I mean, there you go. And I appreciate that. Because you should be able to move the clay fluidly. And it really doesn't matter if you have genitals or not. But, Joey, how's it going? What's up? You calling me with the lights? I'm just taking guesses. Nice to see you, Joey. Lexi says, you gotta go. Maybe see you later. Okay. I mean, I gotta go from your screen. You're gonna swipe away. It was a pleasure to have you in here today. And, you know, come again when you can't stay as long, Lexi. You're Native American. Okay, I didn't ask that. I asked what your name was. But I'm just like, I'm from Connecticut. Joyce, I need to mow my lawn, but it sucks. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? When it's too hot. .92 and sunny. Oh, and you're in a very humid 92 and sunny. Right. Yeah. How big, do you have a large lawn to mow? Or do you use a push mower? Or a riding mower? Lexi. Oh. Well, they come, and then they go. You tested. Hey, I didn't make up that decision. My paid moderator. Oh, that's good. At that point now it's zeroed for creativity. I know they could have went with like the other. And I mean, I did not get enough sleep last night, as one person in here knows, but I was very close to becoming a New Englander. Letting out my real capabilities, let's say. I just needed one more little piece of information. Which I didn't get. It's okay. And I'm in agreement. And guys, thank you so much for the 63 likes today. We are on to saucers now. And I wish I weighed them out already, but I didn't. So it's gonna be one at a time. Hopefully you guys are all right with that, whoever's gonna hang out here. You got about 2 acres, and it's a rider. Nice. You have a 0 turn, or do you have like a regular, like, ride on? I have like a regular John Deere ride on, and I've got about, yeah, close to 2 acres that I mow. I have 4.5 acres of land, but 2 that has lawn. The rest is just wetlands, basically, and rock. Saucer, flip. I'm not going to do that every time. Just need to get it out of the way. 0 turn, nice. Yeah, once I have a lot of trees I've cut down on the lawn, and there are a ton of stumps that I need to remove. So whenever I can get my hands on a mini excavator to do that, or stump grind them, some of them will need to be all you need to use an excavator for. But once I get all those out, and then when I do need a new mower, I will switch over to a 0 turn. But my little John Deere has lasted me a very long time with this basic maintenance. Just changing the spark plugs, changing the oil, changing the filter, obviously. But yeah, 0 turns are fun. I don't know which kind I get. My neighbors use Hustler, and they're awesome. Toros seem to be okay. My buddy uses a different kind, X-Mark. And those X-Marks have lasted so long. But I'm honestly, the way I mow, I should be able to get another 10, 15 years out of my mower. And if not, I can probably rebuild it. Yeah, with the Kawasaki engine. I think you're right. At this point, for like what's out now, plant some of your pots and put them on the stumps. Yeah, I've done that before, but we're gonna dig up the stumps. But yeah, I've definitely done that before. I'm sick of mowing around them, is the point. Like I'm glad I have the mower I do right now, because on a 0 turn I would be. There's some spots where I wouldn't even fit, and I'd have to use the weed whacker or the whippersnipper, as you call it. Snapper. Old snapper. Snapper. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome to you. Thanks for tuning in. How many pots can you make in a day? As many pots as a potter can make, if a potter could make pots. Now, it really depends on the size. So like these saucers, like I've never done like a challenge to see how many I can make in a day. I just make what I need. Let's say these saucers, I'm guessing, well, say 50 an hour times, if I was just to do an 8-hour day, there you go. I had a deer that lasted many years. I got my Cub Cadet, where it seems okay. Yeah, I mean, the Cadets are pretty good too. I'm just old school. Like, I just stuck on deer because I like the whole My whole childhood was always John Deere's, but for 0 turns, it's a different ball game. So I probably would go with the Hustler. Can you? Can you, sweetie? They're good for you. It's been a very, very long time since I did that, but I used to be able to do that too. And now I must admit, I would fold quickly. Very quickly. Like 8 years ago. Quickly. You've seen ads for the Cub Cadets here? Yeah, I'm sure. Joyce says, I love my deer. Yeah. Me too. It's sentimental. My father-in-law gave it to me. So, very nice gift. It was his, he was getting rid of it and had it fixed up. Well, more so for my wife, but I'm the one that seems to use it most. She likes to weed whack and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna take care of it as best I can, as long as I can. So, because I can, and it's funny because like when it's too wet here, the neighbor can't mow, but I still can mow because the rider just is that much lighter and can ride above the ground a little easier. Let's get these off and up. This cadet has the same color engine, so we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, I think I got the, what have I got in mine? It's Kawasaki. Charles says, hey Ben, new here. What's your favorite form to throw these days? Mainly flower pots. It's still, I mean, that's what I do mainly. Because that's like what my job is. I mainly make flower pots, but I also make vases. I make tons of things, but I guess in all honesty, I think I like throwing vases the most. I guess, yeah. I'm just happy throwing. I can't. There's probably no better or worse in my mind for. So I guess that's the truth. I'd rather be throwing a flower pot in or a vase or a bowl or any of this stuff than a saucer, but everybody wants a flower pot with a saucer. So every one of my pots on my website comes with a saucer. I see you placing them on the shelf behind you. Is that the next step for them? Yeah, they go behind there and they dry. So the ones on the bottom are going to get direct fan, which were the pots. I don't know if you guys can see it. I can show you afterwards. And then these need to not have direct fan. So the fans will not be up today. They're going to be in the middle level. So the top level will have indirect wind. And these will be able to dry there. Because if they had direct wind, they would be drying too quick and could crack. So these need to dry at a much different drying rate than the pots. And not much different, but enough. Enough to be problematic, let's say. that 100%. Yeah. Kawasaki on it now is torque. Yeah, no, I hear you. I agree, Passerby. Anytime on the wheel is a good time. That's the way I look at it, and because it's my job, I get to. Everything else that I have to do with pottery feels like real job, and then I get on here. I'm having fun. So the packing, the shipping, all of it, loading kilns, all of it. My favorite thing is to be on the wheel. Deb says I just bought a new mower and it was a Cub Cadet. For some reason my husband was stuck on the brand. Yeah, there's people that are stuck on them. And who's to say that they're better or worse? My brother's quite happy with his Cub. Has treated him well. But yeah, for 0 turns, I would 100% go with Hasla at this point. I've used them. The Toros were good too. I used one of those, but I did the maintenance on that. I don't know. There was just a few things in the way it was built that had me kind of shaking my head on why certain things were a certain way. But what cone are you firing to? It really depends on stuff. So like my vases, I fired a cone 10. And then these flower pots are fired at a low fire. So pretty much cone 1. So higher than disc, but that's right. I borrowed a couple. Sounds like a bus. You got a kilogram of clay or 1.5. There you go. Now we're ready. Time to practice. All right. Nice job, Mike. Like I've said it before in the streams, and a lot of people in here that are like kind of regulars, but I have about 1.5 tons, I would say, of clay that I need to reclaim sitting in the corner. That's going to be a job, but I was going to actually start that this week at some point. At least get a few big batches going. I was considered primo in the U.S. for many years. Yeah, Joyce, yeah. Coming out of her shell, guys. This is awesome. We're all witnessing it. We just had to talk about mowing lawns. You have to keep in mind, Joyce, the passerby is in Australia, and certain things that we do, like the imperial system. But Joyce, he knows more about us than we know about him. So I'm putting it out there. I'm going to speak for you as well, Joyce. Hey, Daryl, how are you? Such a familiar comment. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for popping in and dropping a like. That's nice of you. Hey, the like count didn't go up. I'm kidding. It'd be funny if you just said that every time and never did it. You just hit dislike. Oh, that'd be good. The long game. Charles, do you ever use a throwing pointer to make making same forms? Nope, don't need to. It's all at this point. It's all muscle memory. I used to do things like that. I do have tricks. Like I know this is 10.5 inches, so my height is my height. Like because I'm making them so much, and I can bring you over to them in a second just to show you. But there's certain times I check. Here's a good time. Let me do that. So here's the saucers I've been making. Yep, they're exact. I don't want them touching and closing in. But once you do it thousands and thousands of times, you kind of get the gist of it. It's just, I know where the clay is going to go. I have a set number of moves that I normally do, and it usually brings me to the same place. So, but if I'm doing like bigger pots, like 25 pounds to 40 pound pots, I won't do a pointer, but I will stop and take measurements to make sure that I have it right. But like, so like 1 pound, 2 pound, 4 pound, 6 pound, 10 pound, up to 16 pounds. I don't really need to check because I do them frequently. But 25 pound pots, I usually check at least once or twice with just a measuring tape, basically. But if I get going on 25 pound pots, then I kind of stop checking because you kind of just see the distance, you know what I mean? It's kind of like looking at like a, I don't know, for a mechanic, like I've always said, just looking at a nut and saying, hey, that's a 3/8, 14 millimeter, whatever it is. You just get the hang of it. Have I not even asked, Charles, do you make pots? I can't remember if I've asked, I'm sorry. Well, so I came up with an idea years ago that I thought would be my own idea, and it wasn't. But I think it's held back, and nobody, I think somebody probably has done it, owns the patent, and will not let it out. So the idea was to do a hybrid grass seed that only grows 2.5 inches. And I know there's covers, ground covers that do, but like a hybrid Kentucky bluegrass that would only grow 2.5 inches. And I guarantee you somebody has that and is held back making it. I know I'm sounding like a conspiracy theorist, but You can figure out everything else. Right? I don't know. I actually talked about it with a scientist. One of my buddy's friends, one of my buddy's sisters is a scientist. And more on the mathematical side. Well, yeah, whatever. No need to disclose all that, but they had the same sentiment that it's probably patented and figured out, and it's all being held back. But who knows? Scary passerby. Spooky. Spooky train of thought. Yeah, exactly. A lot of us would. I'm a great, yeah, I wouldn't either, Pastor. I am with you. Adirondack. What's up? How are you? You're playing disc golf, so popping in. Disc golf. Is that like what the kids are doing these days? Like, instead of actually playing golf, you're doing it with like a frisbee? Like frisbee golf? All you little whippersnappers out there. You have a glow in the dark frisbee Masters series. That would be exactly go, yeah. Playing ultimate frisbee in the rain. No. You're more than welcome to put those out there. Never apologize to me, friend. My arms are getting tired. I'm just a big baby today. This is like no problem. All I need to do is do like 45 pots or something like that. It was nothing much. Which is a really easy day. Which is, I've been doing a lot lately. It's starting to catch up with me. All right, Joyce. Get her done, Joyce. Have a good mow. Thanks for always popping in, Joyce. We appreciate you. I appreciate you. Everybody does in here. Yes. Yes, to what Gail wrote. Make sure you hydrate with electrolytes. Stay cool. Hopefully, spray yourself with the hose. Leave the sprinkler on and just drive through it well. I should lay out a couple of these. Ice pack wraps, there you go. Need another thing to make. Like a shirt that you can, like a tank top that you can fill up with water and put in the freezer. I'm sure they have them. I'm sure they have them. Then you can be too cold and too hot at the same time. Liam, I already have. I have a bunch of them on my website. There's some called the Big Ben, and then there's unglazed ones called the Ripper 2000. Those ones are a little rough. Thank you guys for the 79 likes today. Appreciate it. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Thanks for hanging out with me today, Lord. We gotta get this job done. I should probably throw us the link. Oh, it's so good. Such a good moderator. I can't. Thank you, passerby. I got what you're putting out there, man. You don't need to correct yourself. He very well might find one. He moved on quickly. I bet you he's not here anymore. Or she. Just come in and like, make a phallic symbol. Well, I'm pretty cool. It's like after live streaming. Actually, this is coming up, definitely a year of streaming pretty consistently. Nothing has surprised me. It's really hard to surprise me now. I'll still laugh. Like today's one was pretty decent. They got me to laugh. Forget what their name was, but doesn't matter anyway. Just a handle. But it does take a real lot to surprise me at this point. There's literally crickets outside. It's crickets. Okay, we're flying. I'm getting my groove on right at the end here, right? No, I got a few more to go. In fact, I don't know how many more, but it's a batch. It would be funny to see, like, on my website, like, search engine results. I can see those analytics and see what people type in for searches. So if I ever saw the Big Ben or the Ripper 2000, I'd be laughing pretty hard. Is it? I don't like it. I don't like this making that noise. Because I lubed it and it's still making a noise. 1 second, guys. hello to you. Adirondack says, just finished up 18 holes. What were their names? Good. Said hi. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome to you. Hope you're doing well today. Picking up the pace. I don't know why. I put it into third, fourth, fifth gear all of a sudden. Doing all right tonight, Ben? Ben? I'm doing all right, man. You? How are you? Yeah, I'm just trying to get a order done. Kind of needs to be done today so I can get it out of the kiln and delivered by Friday. Probably Friday afternoon, I would say. And it's really humid, so I'm gonna have to. Somebody beeped. Dog will be barking in a second. So I'm gonna fast dry some of this stuff. Fast make it and fast dry it. Guys, thank you so much for the 86 likes today. And whoever is new here and subscribe, all that.
Smack the like button.
Good. Gotta head home and get some housework done. And I'll be going to the beach to hang out, make some dinner over charcoal. That sounds nice. Is it not raining up that way? It's raining down here pretty heavily. But I hope you enjoy that. Sounds good. I just got a new grill yesterday. Well, a griddle yesterday. Retired the old grill and bought a griddle. Which I'm actually very excited to use. It's the little things that excite me. Not ready today. Solid 70s, a little cloudy. Nice. Well, I hope you enjoy your the charcoal. What you cooking up? Burgers, steak, chicken. Just a couple of the guesses. Lemon pepper. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Who has corn on the cob already? Now, who has it already ready there? There ain't no way there. It's supposed to be knee high by the 4th of July. Around these parts, corn's supposed to be knee high by the 4th of July. And you're even farther north. I know, Gail, doesn't it? It does sound like that. Yeah, no, there wouldn't be. And there's none here either, right? Wait a minute, what do you got on this? Do you have days where you just want to make anything or you don't want to make anything despite this being something you like doing for work? And how do you get past that? Yeah. What's the answer? No, okay. Yes, there are days where I do not feel like making pots that I need to. But okay, so I don't know if this is gonna, I don't know. I've done a lot of other jobs in my life. And when I was young, milking cows or working for a mason or a carpenter or whatever it may be that happened, especially milking cows in the winter at 4 in the morning, getting pissed on, all the stuff, whatever, all the stuff that happened. When I have to make pots and I really am not feeling like I have the energy to, or I even want to, I just want to have a day off, I always go to myself, hey man, it's so much better than milking cows or throwing hay in the middle of 90-degree weather or this and that. So I guess I literally look at it and go, what are you complaining about? You have to make pots. And then my brain switches and goes, yeah, you're right. Let's get it done. So I think that's how I deal with it. Hopefully that answered your question. Bonsai. Sorry, I'm back. Well, I thought your name was Bonsai. Not back. From that henceforth, you shall be known as Backman. He fights crime with his back. He's Backman. He's actually born into a family of people that feared backs. They had to overcome that fear to become Backman. Boyd says appreciate it, man. Yeah, no, that's my honest answer. I mean, I had to kind of think about it because it's like but like I said, if I have to, which I do, It's not like you can stop. If I stop today, I'm gonna affect 4 days from now, or maybe 5 days from now. So I'm always thinking ahead, in a distance, and I don't want that day to be affected negatively. So anything I can do today, I guess that goes with anything, but really with pottery, it's a little more prevalent. It's because it takes a while for things to dry and fire and whatnot. So there are days, yeah, like today, I don't know what I did yesterday. My left arm, both wrists are killing me. I know I did pick up, I did pick up something that was like 200 pounds, which should be fine for me, but it wasn't. But I used to unload trucks, pay my sporting goods. Yeah, no, I mean, that's the thing. Being out, like, exactly, Bonte. So, like, being on a hay wagon, there was multiple times where I overheated, and we did not have water or anything with us because we were in the middle of a field, and it was the 80s and 90s. So that would have been a sign of weakness from my end. But yeah. And, well, good, but I can't even hear me. That being said, I have made pots to the state of exhaustion multiple times as well. It's not, you know, people say it's easy or whatever, but listen, I'm compressing thousands and thousands of pounds, like, all the time. So about 1,000 pounds a week of clay. It gets carried down here, put on the wheel, I compress it like this, I gorge this, I'm doing this, like, it's just straight compression. So my upper body hurts, it's sore all the time. So, but there's been many times where I've literally exhausted myself, for sure. Never to the point of heating, so, well, that's not true. I used to make pots, back in the day, I used to make pots with my father, and in the old shop, the kiln room was right next to the throwing room, and we weren't down I wasn't down in a basement like I'm here, which is always cool in temperature, which is nice. So that room got hot and would definitely mess you up. So I was 100%, yeah. There were plenty of times. How did you become known? Wait, Bunsen said, how did you become known? How did you get your name out there? I got lucky when I was young. Martha Stewart put me on her show when I was a teenager. I went on with my father. And then she put me in all of her magazines. She came in and said, I want all of my greenhouse to be in Ben's gray pots. So once she did that and she got them, she then put them in multiple magazines, which then attracted other magazines, which then led me to be in Yankee Magazine, New York Times, Wall Street Journal, Better Homes and Gardens, different spots on TV. I was, like I said, it just led to another thing, one thing after another and after another. So I've been very lucky with press because I have not done any traditional marketing. So it was basically luck, Bonsai. And I don't know if actually luck is the thing, right? Luck is actually what? A mixture of preparedness and placement. I don't know if that's right, but it sounds right. She just stopped in, Bonsai. She just stopped in the shop. Yeah. She pulled over on the side of the room. As far as I'm aware. I met her when I was like 11. So I can ask her again, but I'm pretty sure she was just driving by. She could have heard from somebody that there's this wacky potter in a barn, which would have been my dad, not me. But yeah, I was there. I was there during the shoot and everything, and the first shoot, and then second shoot, I was in it. And then that kind of third shoot, she had me making pots in it. I was making vases. And then fourth, I was, no, that was at her old place at Turkey Hill. So there's been like about, I don't even know how many different, I don't even know. I'm guessing 18 to 20 different segments I did with her. So that was cool. I've heard better to be lucky than good. Both are true in your case. I don't know. That's a good thought. Like, which one's better? I mean, good at something? Because I think you should just be a good person overall, no matter if you're lucky or not. Who cares if you're lucky on that one? But yeah, if you meant like good at something, and I appreciate that if you did mean that. Have her introduce. Yeah, no, I've never met him. Yeah, never met Calvin. Mike, gotta go now. It's pretty late here. Bye. Nice stream. Hey, thanks so much, Mike. Thanks for tuning in. Pleasure to talk with you, and best of luck on your pottery adventure, man. Your pottery journey. 100 likes, guys. We hit 100 likes. So cool. Thank you, guys. So anyway, I got that order done, and yeah, like Boyd mentioned, like I probably was pretty tired doing it today. Yeah. Hey, Joe. Stay well, man. Yeah, you too, buddy. Bonsai. Oh yeah, so who's first and whatever? What do we got? Joyce coming in at first, Bonsai at 2. And then who's M? It says M. I don't even know who that is. Oh, is that Bonsai? No. I don't know. If you guys needed trophies, you know who you are. Gail says, great stream, Ben. Good way to spend a rainy day. Yeah, thank you, Gail. Always appreciate you here. And yeah, I actually, do you guys want to see? Well, do you want to see what I did? You guys did watch it. I mean, some of the people were here the whole time. Some of them weren't. But I guess I'll show you. I dropped the phone. All right. Here's what we got done. So these are going to be orchid pots. And then these are not going to be orchid pots. These are just going to be regular flower pots. Pottery Chat trophies. I know, that's exactly what it is. And then here's stuff drying, and then saucers. Seems like endless saucers, doesn't it? When I hold it like that. Watch me drop my phone into one. Oop, boom. So, there we go. All right, guys. So, I should be live tomorrow. I hope to be. I know I have stuff to do, so if I can, I will. If you can and you will and you don't, stop. Whatever. That's not the lyrics. All right. Take care, guys. I will catch you next time. All right. Stay classy, YouTube.